Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games Etc. And before I start on why I believe zombies is boring and overly hyped, I gotta first give y'all my review, okay? I'm gonna give it the quickest review as possible because I don't want people to be like, this is not a review, this is more of about your opinion. So I'm gonna give the quickest review of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And so with all my reviews, you can go ahead and skip to the part where I give my final score, my final grade for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So let's get started. I'm gonna give you a quick overview. As you probably already heard before, the campaign. You got missions. You got campaign missions. You got zombies, and you got multiplayer. Okay. In multiplayer, you get like some modes like league play, where you can play like ranked matches against people according to your skill. You got this. I think this is a new feature because I got an email from Activision stating that you can do this now called Theater Mode, where you can watch and create films of matches played. That feature is pretty cool. Now, you can play online, LAN party, and local, where you can set up bots or have 4 players max. Now, with the zombies, there's grief, where you can fight the undead with or without other teams, but there's only one survives. Survival and transit. There are. I've seen that there are 3 map modes, and you can select difficulty, normal or easy. And during the campaign, you're this guy named Alex Mason. I haven't played enough of the campaign, but y'all not here for the campaign, right? Y'all here for the multiplayer and the co-op, right? So you just gotta stop a global threat, like any other Call of Duty. So anyway, I'm going to give y'all my top pros of this game, and I only could find 2. I had this game for like a week or so, and I can only really find 2 that I truly like, okay? Now, multiplayer, the multiplayer maps are well designed. I just like all the multiplayer maps are really good in this game, really good. And most of the like my favorite map is Drone. One of my favorite maps. I forgot the one where you're at the train station when you got the actual moving train. And also, I like the addition of theater mode. At first, I questioned, theater mode, like, oh my gosh. But some of the features you have, I think you can actually link your YouTube account. I haven't tried it yet because of the issues with the servers. I'm just tired of the server issues with this game, so I really couldn't go in depth with this because I'm just tired of being disconnected from the servers and things like that. But you can watch a movie, you can watch videos, you can rank the best videos, they'll show you what's trending, and I just like the feature. I think that was a really good addition to this game. And also, I gotta keep in mind that this was my first Black Ops game. I got into the multiplayer by Modern Warfare 3, so I really don't know what's the difference between Black Ops and Modern Warfare. I really don't see a difference, really, to tell you the truth. But let's get to the cons, and these are my top 5 cons of this game. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick review. Zombies is so boring. Zombies is so boring. Everyone was hyping this like it was the bread and butter of Call of Duty Black Ops. They hyped it like it's the bread and butter. Like, oh my gosh, zombies! I can't wait for zombies. This is going to be da 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 da. Zombies is not all that. It is so boring. I was going to post a video of me playing zombies, but it was so boring. It was so boring that I stopped recording and just didn't upload it. That would just be a waste of my time. See, this is why zombies suffers just like any other survival co-op game. The lack of the horde, basically. Like, when these zombies come, you can be on wave 7, and wave 7 doesn't feel like it's anything. And plus, you can't get a harder difficulty. I don't know if you gotta unlock it. I don't know if it's a DLC. I don't know anything as far as that. But as far as zombies goes, it is the most overly hyped game mode I have ever seen. You want a better quote unquote zombie mode? I still stand beside my opinion with this.
UAV inbound.
The sort of survival mode in what's that name? Inversion. I always keep coming back to this as far as a better zombie mode. Like Inversion had a better survival mode because of the hordes that the people coming. You got not only the gunplay, also you got your anti-gravity and gravity devices, and you got hordes and hordes of enemies. So you have 4 players, and it should be a lot more hordes. Like for example, like if you have 4 human controlled characters, right? You playing with 4 people online, 3 more people online. The difficulty should be much higher to compensate that you're playing with 3 human characters. You understand what I'm saying? So this survival of this is so boring. Like I got to Horde 7 and I was like, what is this game? Like I wasn't able to play grief mode. I wasn't able to play that because like I said, the servers are just terrible. Like really terrible, which leads me into number 2. The hit detection, servers disconnecting, class loadouts disappearing. When I was about to play zombie grief mode, I literally said, okay, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes to see if this server gonna pick up so I can play some grief so I can at least can review that game mode. I waited almost 5 minutes and nothing happened, but the server count said there's over 100,000 people on the servers at any moment, at any given time. This is like by far the worst experience I had dealing with servers, and it's just ridiculous. Like I'd rather play Medal of Honor Warfighter. Medal of Honor Warfighter had its glitchy stuff, but not as bad as this, y'all. This is bad. Also, the proning in this game, the game mechanics overall, the proning in this game is something like. I forgot to mention that this game does get a graphical boost, and the gun sound a lot better. I mean, it's nowhere near, a BF3, surround sound, dice inspired, surround sound effects, but the sound effects are good. The graphics are good, but the proning is so terrible in this game. Like, you cannot do, I call it a 2-level prone instead of a 1-level prone. You know how you press the button and you go straight down to the floor? The proning in this game, when you're standing still, you go 1 level when you're kneeling, whatever. Then you go down proning. You can't just press the button and automatically goes down 1 level. And I've tried it, and I don't know what's wrong, but as far as the proning goes, it's not as good. It's not as good as what you'll find in BF3. It's not as good as what you'll find in Warfighter. Like when you standing still and you want to prone just straight to the ground, you can't do that. Now I may be pressing the button wrong. I don't know. I hold the button down and my soldier will just go. He'll kneel. Then you press it again. He'll go down. Then when you're running and proning, that mechanic doesn't feel as fluid because your arms are in the way, and when you run and prone, it doesn't feel natural. Also, the running in this game. The running in this game needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. You cannot run, even if you have a perk of running long distances. You should just be able to press the button and run. Why should there be a stamina when you're running? Why should there be? You're on a battlefield. You're at war. The last thing you need to worry about is your stamina. And I'm tired of pressing the run button constantly and constantly and constantly and constantly. Don't get me wrong. I still don't, is Call of Duty a run and gun game? I still don't believe Call of Duty to me is one of my top run and gun games. Now, you can run and gun on Call of Duty, don't get me wrong. but it's still not a run and gun game because you gotta keep constantly pressing the run button. Like run and gun games, BF3, run and gun games, Warfighter. Those are run and gun to me. I feel like I'm running in this game. I feel like also I'm throwing grenades in those games. Let's get to another thing I hate about Call of Duty that I don't like and I wish they changed. Throwing grenades feels so flimsy sometimes, so inaccurate sometimes. I actually played a match. I'm gonna upload it. It's gonna be called Vector Wrecker. It's gonna be a online match I did where I got the Vector 10 machine gun, whatever, and there's gonna be a guy proning behind the wall. When I throw it a grenade, it felt so flimsy. I don't feel no type of accuracy. Like again, I gotta make my comparisons. Warfighter had a better way of throwing grenades. BF3, I don't know. I haven't played BF3 in a while. I don't know if they tweaked that, which I highly doubt. But throwing grenades in Warfighter is much more accurate than Call of Duty. And you can see in the game where I actually threw the grenade and it didn't get over the wall. And so I'm like, wow, okay. I feel like, all right, whatever, flimsy. But overall, what is my final score for Call of Duty Black Ops 2? I give this game a C+. I give this game a solid C+. Now the plus acknowledges that they actually bumped up the graphics, better sound effects. I like the theater mode. The theater mode is good. You know, I like that they added that feature to, you know, for especially people with no HD PVRs or things like that. You can still share it amongst friends and things like that. And I don't know if you can post it online though. I saw YouTube where you can link your account, but I didn't try, as you said, because of, as I said, because of the servers. But sadly, the C plus is sort of the mechanics of multiplayer, because multiplayer is what sells Call of Duty. The campaign missions, I never really had issues with Call of Duty as a campaign game. I think all Call of Duties, I never had an issue playing through the campaign, but I never really liked the style of multiplayer growing up knowing Call of Duty. But sadly, the C is that the play mechanics, I don't like the play mechanics in multiplayer. They have to fix that run. They have to fix the proning. They have to fix throwing the grenades. They definitely have to fix the servers. They definitely have to fix the servers. I think sometimes the hit detections are off. Like you can have a person with a gun, right? As soon as they pull the trigger, you're dead. But if you select that same gun, it feels like you don't have that same stopping power. Like the lag in this game sometimes is bad, and sometimes I feel as though do I suck at this game or is it because of the lag? If I can't distinguish the two, then there's an issue with the servers. Cause I know when I'm terrible. Yeah, I did pick that Vector, whatever. I did have a good game and stuff, but sometimes it's just like it doesn't feel consistent. And I don't know how many Call of Duty games there have been up until Black Ops 2. But for us as gamers, still having issues with servers when it comes from the #1 selling first-person shooter franchise straight out of the box, and we're still having issues just like any other Call of Duty, is completely unacceptable. I don't think this game deserves a D. But I don't believe that this game is, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't buy this game. I would pick Warfighter over this game. I'll even pick BF3 over this game, even though BF3 after the patch, I didn't like it. But that was just it. You know, I don't believe Call of Duty is worth $60. I really don't. If I didn't have my YouTube channel providing y'all content, I wouldn't buy this game at all. But that was just pretty much it. Like, I don't... That's just pretty much it. That's the only thing that really stands out to me as far as as far as this game, I know this was just a quick review. I think multiplayer is the most important part, so I'm not gonna really tell y'all, all the modes this game have and all the features, not everything, because it's just not really worth my time. I just think the multiplayer aspect of this game is the selling point, but it's not really worth $60. So there you go. There you have it. There go my review for Black Ops 2. If you like what you saw today, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out a lot. And tell me, community, are y'all having the same issues? Did you like zombies? Did you hate zombies? Just let me know in the comment section below. And there go all my contact information. See you later.